What up, Team 6? So originally I made a video about this, about the Noah meetup that's going to happen on Saturday. I was actually out on, Gracie over there on Sunday, and as you can see, it's coming up and saying my following file has not been found, even though I clearly have my videos and I use GoPro Studio. I'm about to download some new software because apparently the GoPro app just is not working anymore. But what's going to have to happen is I'm going to go ahead and make this video and upload it because my GoPro stuff is not working. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a rundown. We were having a group ride in memory of Noah Hampton on Saturday the 15th from 12 o'clock p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. We don't know how long it's going to be. We're just doing that. Anybody can come. BMX bikes, road bikes, cruiser bikes, BMX, mountain bikes, whatever. As long as it's the pedal bikes. You can even bring a big wheel. It doesn't even matter. You're going to be the location is 111 Harrelson Road, or just type in Carolina Care Center. Do not be dropped off in front of the nursing home on Harrelson Road. What you want to do is you want to go down past the second, like if you're coming past the fort, you turn left, you go on Harrelson Road, you see the nursing home right here, you're going to go past the first entrance, the second entrance, and then you'll see as soon as you pass the second entrance, there'll be a house, and then there'll be an open area right there. If you're being dropped off and you have a bike, or you're just being dropped off because you want to hang out, go and meet over there in that field. Try not to make any noise because I do not have the reservations to be over here. Plus these people do not like bikers. We're going to only hang out for like 30 minutes over there, and then we'll go riding. So try not to make any noise, and please, for the love of God, do not ride your bike through the parking lot. Go over there, set your bike down, and be quiet. You can sit there and talk, you can laugh, whatever. Just don't sit there and make too much noise. If you do that, you should be fine. If you do end up getting people coming out there to say, hey, we're having a group ride and all this, and they say, well, you didn't have permission, to just say, okay, we'll move over to the side of the road. Just sit there on the side of the road, try to stay out of the road, and we'll clear it up, and we'll meet down the road on the cul-de-sac. So yeah, but other than that, as far as I know, just meet at the lot at 111 Harrelson Road, in that lot, as I just said. Also, I've also said this in the past video, bring a little bit of water, because I don't want to have to call the ambulance because someone's dehydrated, just because it's going to be cool that day and the sun's not really going to be out. Doesn't mean you can't dehydrate. I bring out maybe 2-3 bottles of water. Also, if you do come out and you bring stuff expensive like an iPhone, don't walk off and leave it on your bike, because we will not be responsible for anything that's stolen because of your actions. So if you have anything you don't want to get stolen, do not leave it on your bike. Whenever you get there, we want you to park your bike side by side, because this ride will be recorded on a GoPro for my YouTube channel. I'll do a little montage of all the bikes pushed up together, including Angel and Gracie, because just so you know, Angel and Gracie will both be at the same time. I got a buddy that's going to be riding Angel, and I'll be riding Gracie. So you guys will both be able to see both of them at the same time for the first time ever. A lot of people asked me if they could wear colors for Noah and all that, and I was like, well, yeah, go ahead. We can go ahead and wear Noah's favorite color, which from my understanding is blue. I don't know if that's correct, but if it's not, please someone comment down below and tell me if it's not. But if it is, then you know. Also, I will be carrying some medical supplies on me if you need them. Also, if you need some tools while we're out there, just holla, and we will stop the ride and pull over so we can maintenance on your bike. Before you do come, make sure your bike is good. Make sure you don't need no tires pumped up. Make sure your pedals are tight. Make sure your chain's good. Make sure everything's good. But once again, if you do need anything tightened or anything like that, just holler. We'll stop, and I have tools along with the medical kit. There will be 2 leaders in the front, me and someone else, and then there will be someone in the back. I'll have a walkie-talkie, and the person in the back will have a walkie-talkie. Whenever we come up to an intersection, like let's say there's a four-way, like a three-way intersection, what we'll need is, well, four-way intersection, we'll be going north. We'll be coming from north and going to the south. So we'll need to block the east and the west. Block those lanes, that way no one can hit us. That's a safety rule. Also, if you have any loose things like little lanyards that you have in your pocket to hold your keys, make sure you don't go tight. Put it into your pocket so you don't get caught up in your gears. Also, make sure your shoestrings are not sticking out. If for girls and guys who are coming and have long hair, I would either advise you to put that in a bun, ponytail, wear a hat, or you can just put it out in front of you. Doesn't really matter to me. Or if you're wearing a helmet, you can put it up in your helmet. Don't really matter. But just make sure it's not going to get tightened up in your chain or your back tire, because I'd hate to have to cut your hair out. I hate to have to stop and cut your hair out of the tire of the gear. So, also, we're not going to be responsible for any damages that happen to your bike during this ride, or any fights. If there is a fight, you will be separated. Also, if you do try to steal something and we catch you, you might be asked to leave the ride. Not by me, but maybe by another guy who's going to be also a leader of this. I'm the main leader. So, it just depends on what it does. But if it's serious enough and we have to call the police, we will. But I'm not saying we will if we want to, but if it's serious enough to where you try to steal something and you beat up someone, then yeah, you will have the cops on. Also, please do not bring any weapons, knives, pellet guns, airsoft guns, water guns, anything like that, just in case we do get stopped by the police. We don't want anyone getting their little gun mistaken for a real one. So we're just trying to keep everyone safe here. Also, if you do see a cop, do not disperse. If he turns his lights on, you just pull over. We'll all pull over and wait. Do not disperse. Try not to ride through people's yards. Try to respect other drivers on the road. Also, other bikers. Do not swerve in and out of lanes from other cars, because that will cause you to get hit. If you do get hit and you're hurt serious enough to where you need medical attention, an ambulance will be called, or you can just come to me if I can handle it. Also, if you do get injured, make sure you do bring your phone. If you do not have a phone or do not bring it, make sure you know emergency contact. That way I can pick up my phone and call your mom or whoever. If need be, I will call the ambulance. But if you do bring your phone, make sure you have your contact in it. You can bring headphones to listen to music. But just make sure that phone is charged up. Also, let's see. If you do not want to be featured in video, you will still be recorded, but your face will be blurred out. So if you do not want to be featured in the video, come to me on Saturday when you get there, and I will blur your face out. Also, for those of you who know other people and they have stuff hanging off or whatever, don't go up to them and pull them, because that will cause them to wreck. If you know how the manual or hold a wheelie, you can ride up beside someone and take their wheel and spin it. But if you grab onto that wheel, you will be asked to leave, because I've seen a lot of people do that, and I've known a lot of people get hurt like that, and it's not pretty. One of the main things that I'm worried about is someone does do that. You go down and you go in front of like 20 other bikers in front of you, and you're gonna get hit by every single one of them. It all depends on how fast we're going. And when we go down a hill, you'll want to use your brakes. So make sure your brakes do work. If not, just stick to the outside lane. Try to stay 5 or 6 feet away from each other, but try to stay in the area to where you won't get hurt. I'm trying to see what else. Also, someone else told me that if you bring money to donate to Noah Hampton's family, you can do that. My sister goes to school at Chavis, and Miss Oliver there, I could probably give it to her, but I'm not saying you do have to. It's just if you do, give it to me, and I will make sure it gets to Miss Oliver. Miss Oliver will be sure it gets to the family. But this ride does not cost anything. I mean, all it costs is a fist bump. It's really all that matters. You don't even have to do that. Checking my phone here because it just popped up. I got my phone plugged up here and it just said charging to make it overheat faster. So I'm just making sure it's not overheating. But you know, that's it. Let's see what else. If you do end up getting dehydrated because you don't bring enough water or whatever, other people will give you water, or if that water's cold, there's a convenience store right up the road that either myself or another person could actually run up to the store and get you a drink if need be. So just so you know, there will be money on me. If you do need an emergency drink, someone will go and get it for you. And if not, then we might have to call EMS out there or head up to someone's house or whatever. Also, for those of you who have asthma, my buddy Cody, he has asthma. If you do have asthma, be sure to bring your inhaler, because once again, I don't want to have to call your parents, telling your parents that you've had an asthma attack, and we don't want to have to call up paramedics. But if you do have asthma, be sure you do bring your inhaler. Anybody else, if you have any allergies, such as, I don't know, let's see, EpiPen or trying to think what else. Any other kind of medication that you need that you take during from 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock, be sure to bring that with you, just in case, especially for the ones of you who do have asthma. I would request that you do bring that, because I will not have an asthma inhaler on me. I know nothing about asthma, and I don't know how to stop the attacks or help you or anything like that. The only thing I know to do is either call your parents or call 911. So for those of you who do have asthma, I ask once again to bring your inhaler. Let's see what else. For those of you who have road bikes, you don't have to do tricks. You don't have to do any of that. You can just sit there and ride. This ride is not one of them rides where we sit there and we be quiet the whole ride. We're gonna hoot and holler, because we're here to celebrate Noah's life. So a lot of people asked me, do they want me? Do I want people to wash their bikes? I wouldn't ask you to do anything like that, but I would like it. I mean, I'm not saying you do. I mean, all you have to do is go out and spray it real quick with the garden hose or whatever. Just make sure it looks good if you want to for the camera. It's going to be recorded good, a little montage and have some music and all that. For the YouTube channel, going to be a lot of stuff. Just so you know, I will be wearing my helmet. We'll be wearing the full GoPro, full face mask, everything. So, also for those of you who do have GoPros, please come to me on Saturday morning, and I will put you in a position to where you can ride and get more video. At the end of the ride, you come to me, or I will call you to me, and I will take your SD card. I will either get your mailing information so I can mail it to you, or I'll just have you pick it up. But I will take that SD card back to my house. Whenever I get here, I'll copy all the videos from your SD card to my computer. That way I can add it to my video, but I'll also keep your videos on your SD card. So that's also that. Let me see. I'm trying to think of everything here. Yeah, I said in the video. For those of you who do wear helmets, you can. It doesn't really matter. If you do need one and you would feel protected, I do have one extra helmet. It's first come, first serve. Not the top one. That's the main one I use. But the bottom one right there, my old fly helmet. It's still in good. It's not really. It's still in good shape. Paint doesn't look too good, but it still works. I've crashed a couple of times, and this thing's really helped me. So, if you really do need a helmet and you feel comfortable about it, hit me up. You can borrow this helmet. But like I said, it's first come, first serve. Don't be fighting over it. Let's see. Also, trying to think here. Also, I will be bringing another camera so we can do a group picture or whatever. And they'll be added in a video on the YouTube channel and Facebook page. Let's see what else. Also, Trying to remember. I can't remember what I was saying, but anyway, you know, just do what you can. If you could show up, I really appreciate it. But, you know, guys, we're not forcing you, so I'm going to go ahead and head on out of here. It's 10:37. I need to get some sleep. As you can see, I'm really tired right now. I'm watching Cleveland Browns. But, guys, sorry about the YouTube. Just so you guys know, I do have a new intro. For those of you, I did have like 2 or 3 people bust me the other day whenever I was out riding. They stopped me and all that. I didn't have the GoPro. I had the GoPro running, but I didn't feature the video because I didn't really post it because I didn't want to spoil the new intro. But they asked me what I was doing. They seen me filming. They seen me out with a big camera. Well, my little silver camera doing some videos and all that, and for the pictures and all that, and intro. Just so you know, I do have an intro, a brand new spanking intro, and I think I did pretty good on this intro. I don't know if I'm gonna release it, and let you guys see it before Saturday. But most likely, you guys will see it when Saturday vlog comes out after the ride. I don't know if I'll post it that night or if I'll post it on Sunday. But whenever I do post it, you will see that new intro, and I think it's pretty beast. I think I did a good job on it. Thanks to my buddy who actually helped me find the music for it. So shout out to Cody. Also, during that intro, I'm going to see if I can try to add some words in there and try to add my name in there. But right now, it's just, I'm not going to really tell you guys anything about it right now. But there is a new intro, so I just wanted to give you guys an update. So tomorrow, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to drag Gracie and Angel out and give them a good wash. Because I don't know if you can see that up under her Angel. But she's got some little bit of mud on her, and so does Gracie. Gracie doesn't really have a lot. I'm about to do some final editing to Gracie, fix her brakes. Got front brake popped off. Take the reflector off. Tighten up the handlebars. Tighten up the handlebars on Angel. Wash, pressure wash Angel's rims. Put some tire wet on both of them. Wax them. And wax the rims on Gracie and Angel. I don't know if you can see it up under the frame of Angel, but she does wash. So I think I'm gonna pull them out tomorrow and wash them. So yeah. Be sure to pop a wheelie on over my Instagram, and also be sure to pop a wheelie on over to my brand new spanking Facebook page, Reacts Moto. We'll see y'all later. Peace out.